Okay, so welcome to today's class. Today's September the 29th. And in today's agenda, as I was mentioning, we have several activities. First, we will start practicing a little bit our exercise for the vocalizing journal number 2, which is due in 2 more weeks. Secondly, we will explore one of the song projects. I can say, I should say that most of the projects fulfilled with all of the criteria. I already observed all of the videos. I have not evaluated them. I will evaluate them as we watch them in class, but all of them are wonderful work. So you should feel relieved about it. And also, we are going to explore a little bit about authentic texts. The very first that we are going to explore today is about concrete information for children. And you are going to be in charge of inventing a little game that we could use eventually in English lessons, which will be your autonomous task, all right? So without further ado, we are going to start. Before we start with the vocalizing, the actual singing, like the exercise that we had, we are going to practice breathing, okay? So let me grab a pencil. We are going to inhale in one tempo, exhale in one tempo. Inhale in one, exhale in two. Good. Inhale in one, exhale in three. Inhale in one, exhale in four. Inhale in one, open your chest, open your diaphragm, exhale in five. Last one, inhale in one, exhale in six. Good, 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 good. Now we are going to relax a little bit our vocal system. Is there any possibility that for this exercise you turn your cameras on? Just to monitor that you are following the exercises properly. If you really cannot turn your camera on, that's okay, I understand. But if you can turn them on, it would be very helpful for me as a teacher, so I can monitor that you follow the exercise. Thank you, Lorena, thank you very much. Anyone else, any possibility to turn your cameras on only for this exercise, please? If your camera is not a possibility, please turn on your microphones so I can listen to what you are doing, okay? You can turn your microphones on now, all right? So what we are going to do is first relax the muscles. We are going to make little circles to one side. There you go, very slowly, very gently. Remember to sit down very straight. Go to the other side, go to the other side, there you go. And now we are going to open our mouths and make an M sound. Try to relax this area. Let's go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Good. Let's do this now. These exercises are relaxing our vocal cords, okay? One more time. Good, 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 good. Okay, now if you want, you can turn off your camera, it's okay, or you can leave it on, and we are going to practice the exercise. Remember, the exercise we are practicing now is basically working with the diaphragm. So the lady in the music and the music is telling us this exercise. E, 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 a, ooh. The idea is that you control the air, so you are not like this. No, that's not the idea. It's only one set, okay? The second consideration is that the energy comes from the diaphragm and not from your chest, because you may get tired. And the final consideration is that the air is tight. So for example, we practice like this. And no air should be outside. It's not like this. You see? So let's practice the exercise. I will be in silence. I will be listening to you. Please open your microphone so I can check you are practicing correctly. Let's go for it.
Kill it, baby. Come on, baby. Sing it, baby.
Okay, stop. Stop a little bit. Okay, very good. You are following the exercise very good. There is one thing to correct, the tone. So the lady goes, e, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. And the next one, it's a bit higher. And then higher. And then higher. You see? Let's only listen. Don't practice your exercise, only listen, and I will show you as a stare, okay? Let's go.
Miss,
Yes?
creo que no está compartiendo audio porque como que se corta un poco el sonido de repente.
Oh, maybe that's because everybody's with the microphone open. So Zoom cannot broadcast the sound at the same time. It's only one person or the other one. But that's okay. That's okay, Ana Paula, because we are just following the exercise. Thank you anyway, all right? Can you listen to me?
Yes.
Sí.
Okay, good. We are going to listen to the audio, only pay attention to how it goes higher and higher and higher, okay? Only pay attention. Can you notice the difference?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So now you will practice in your house. You will continue with your practice, but make sure you pay attention to the different scales. Every scale is repeated 2 times. I, 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 eh, eh, ah, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. I, I, eh, eh, ah, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. I, eh, ah, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. You see? So just something to check, okay? All right, let's go to checking the first group of teaching a song project. Before we go and watch the video, I'm gonna ask you to check, review the evaluation criteria. These 2 steps are not to be considered now because this was part of the progress in your project, and I will evaluate that if you send me the information in time. Most of you did, so don't worry about this. What I want you to check, and please try to have something to write on and a pencil so you can take notes, okay? You are going to help me identify what are the positive aspects of this video, okay? So we are going to concentrate if the vocabulary was worked before introducing the song, if there was a game or an activity, a fun activity to interact with the vocabulary and not just memorizing, not just repeat, okay? Also, check if the educator, in this case, uses gestures to communicate the information, and if the educator asks the children to use gestures. Also check if the rhythm of the song was prepared before introducing the song, and ideally using a game, all right? We are also going to monitor that the educator did not use Spanish at all. The children or the audience may have used Spanish, that's okay. But if that was the case, the educator should repeat in English the information, all right? If there is more than one member in the group, we should be able to see that everybody contributed equitably. This means that everybody performed kind of the same and not just one person presenting, okay? Please pay attention to all of these aspects. You can take notes quickly: vocabulary, not memorizing, gestures, no L1, rhythm, repeating in English. And after we observe this video, you are going to identify, you are going to provide feedback. We are going to identify these are the positive aspects of your project, okay? Okay, so are you ready? Please let me know if you are ready to start watching the video and take notes. Thank you so much, Ana Paula. Thank you very much, Lorena. So let's go and watch the video number 1. We are only going to watch one video today. Okay, next class we will continue with the next one. Can you watch? Can you observe that there is a YouTube video?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, children. How are you today? Are you fine? Are you sleepy? Are you happy? Today, I'm very happy because we go on an adventure. Let's go. Many animals live here. When you see a dangerous animal, jump. Okay? Okay. What animal is it?
La serpiente.
A snake. Jump.
Jump.
What animal is this? Is a bear?
No.
Is an elephant?
No.
What animal is?
Un perrito.
We jump or pet it.
Petty.
Yes, let's pet the dog. And this, what animal is? Is a cow.
Oh, no.
What animal is?
Un tigre.
A tiger. Is dangerous.
Sí.
Let's jump, 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 jump or run. Repeat with me.
Jump, jump, jump around.
Yes. And this, what animal is? Is a cat.
No,
It's a crab.
no.
What animal is?
Un conejo.
Oh, beautiful. Let's jump with the rabbit. Jump, jump, jump or run. Repeat with me.
Jump, jump, jump around.
Yes. Now let's begin. When you see a bear, you are going to swing your arms. Okay?
Okay.
Repeat.
Swing your arms.
When you see an elephant, you are going to stomp your feet. Okay?
Okay.
Repeat.
Stomp your feet.
Yeah. When you see a happy dog, let's shake your hips. Okay?
Okay.
Repeat. Shake your hips. And when you see a spider, let's clap your hands. Okay?
Okay.
Repeat. Clap
Your
hands. Yay. Now practice. An elephant.
stomp your feet.
Yes. Stomp your feet. A deer.
Swing your arms.
Swing your arms. Yeah, good. A happy dog. Shake
Shake
your
your
feet.
feet.
A spider.
Clap your hands.
Yay. Now, an elephant. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Now, repeat. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Yay. A deer. Swing, swing, swing your arms. Now, little more fast. Swing, swing, swing your arms. Repeat, repeat. Swing, swing, swing your arms. Yay. Now, a little more fast. Okay?
Okay.
Shake, shake, shake your hips. Repeat it, repeat it. Shake, shake, shake your hips. Yeah. Little more faster. Shake, shake, shake your hips. Little more faster. Shake, shake, shake your hips. Yay. A spider. But now, some more. A spider. But now, slow. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Repeat. Clap, clap, clap your hands. More slow. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Faster. Clap, clap,
Clap your hands.
faster, faster.
Clap, clap, clap your hands.
Faster, faster.
Clap, clap, clap your hands.
Yay! Now, a little more higher. Okay?
Okay.
Stomp, stomp,
Stomp your feet.
more higher.
Stomp, stomp, stomp
Now, you swing your arms. Swing, swing your arms. Higher. Swing your arms. Yeah. Very good. Now, let's jump like a frog. Let's touch the sky and touch the ground. Okay? Okay. Repeat. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Yeah. A little more faster. Okay. Good. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Yeah. Little more faster. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Yeah. A little more higher. Okay. Good. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Now, touch the sky and touch the ground. Now, slow. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Slow, more slow. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Faster! Touch the sky and touch the ground. Again. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Yeah. Now let's sing and dance the song. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Sing with me. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Swing, swing, swing your arms. Swing, swing, swing your arms. Dance everybody and sing with me. Dance everybody and sing with me. La la la, I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. Sing with me. La la la, I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. Sing with me. Jump, jump, jump around. Jump, jump, jump around. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Shake, shake, shake your hips. Shake, shake, shake your hips. I know a song and it goes like this. I know a song and it goes like this. La la la, I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. Sing with me. La la la, I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. Sing with me. Remember, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, swing, swing. Shake, touch the sky and touch the ground. And jump. Goodbye, children.
Wonderful. Excellent work. So now I would like at least 2 people to identify positive aspects of this work. If we have more people, even better, but at least 2 people saying this part was excellent. Any volunteers? Please, Lorena, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I actually really liked the class of Ana Paula. I think it was really, really good. She didn't use Spanish at any moment, and she repeated the things that the kid says in Spanish in English. So that was perfect. And also, I really love the games that she did. I think that they were like really, really good for children. And she introduced the vocabulary and kind of the rhythm also. So that was pretty smart. So yeah, that.
Thank you so much, Lorena. You are absolutely right. All of those aspects are very positive in Ana Paula's video and presentation, especially the part of playing games. Did you realize that she made activities? So she didn't make the children memorize or repeat. So wonderful. Any other volunteer to identify positive aspects of Ana Paula's work? I am going to call one of your names, all right? Krishna, do you think you could identify and share positive aspects? Krishna, are you there?
Yes. Lo puedo decir en español, que no le vi, me dio como más idea a mí con respecto a mi trabajo. Me gustó demasiado su entusiasmo y las ganas que puso en el video para hacer la canción.
Yes, thank you so much. She was actually very enthusiastic, very motivating, asking the children to repeat constantly and smiling and helping the children understand. So that was very good. Another positive aspect is that if the children said something in Spanish, Ana Paula did not correct. She didn't say, no, in English, no. She said, yes, very good. And she repeated in English. It's a snake, it's a puppy, it's an elephant. So that is also a very good aspect, okay? Ana Paula, I will contact you on a private message to give you the final evaluation of your work. But in general, it's a very excellent work. So you should be very proud. Also, I wanted to clarify one little aspect of English, okay? This is not going to influence on your evaluation. Remember that I am not evaluating grammar. I am not evaluating your language, okay? You are only in your second semester, so it's totally okay if your English is not like perfect. It's okay, it's normal, okay? But there is one little thing that I need to clarify. When we say, for example, hi, yes, and I want to say more hi, in English, I only say higher, yes, higher. I usually don't say more higher because ER is telling me more. So higher is telling me more. So I only say higher or louder. Louder is for more volume. Higher is for more altitude. If I am tall or if I am short, okay? And low, in this case, lower would be for volume and for attitude. It would be for the two of them, okay? So that's one just clarification. If we are going to say higher, we don't use more. More is only in English for words that have 3 syllables or more. So for example, what action could be, what adjective? Look at the chat box. Interesting, interesting. We have 3 syllables, interesting. In this case, I don't say interestinger. No, it's more interesting, okay? If the word has one syllable or two syllables, I say like faster or quicker. Okay. All right. So let me go back to our presentation for today. And today, I'm gonna ask you, I suggest that we don't have a break at 9:30 because I have a meeting. I have a very important meeting at 10:20. So I am planning to finish the class by 10. That's why I recommend that we don't have a break. If we have a break, we are going to take longer and we will end the class later. Is that okay with you that we don't have a break, but we finish the class about 10? Okay. Yes? Yes? All right. Thank you so much. So let's go to the new topic of today. So we were here in the evaluation. We talked about all of these aspects. Remember, Ana Paula, I will send you a private message with your final evaluation, and we already identified all of the positive aspects of your work. Now, we are going to start working with new information. And for this, I would like you to look at these questions. When you were a little girl, when you were a child, did you have a favorite song? For example, I remember in my case, one of my favorite songs was from a TV show, very well-known TV show. And the song was called Freezed in English, which means that you are frozen or frozen, okay? Freezed or frozen. In Spanish, it was called Congelado. And I remember I really enjoyed that song because everybody would play by being frozen or moving. How about you? Did you have a favorite song as a child? Yes?
Yes. My favorite song as a children is una de High Five.
Which one?
De High Five, a ver,
Ah, High Five.
yes, que era como de un volcán. Me acuerdo de siempre haberla cantado y la recuerdo hasta el día de hoy. Y
That's
la
so
bailaba y todo, no, era muy buena.
Yes, yes. Do you remember the melody?
Así, un volcán muy empinado, lo vamos a escalar, sí, desenterrar tesoros.
I'm sure, Ana Paula, that you were playing, that you escalated the volcano, right?
Yes.
Yes, for sure. Let's look at the next question. Oh, I have you very big there. Well, what did you like about the song? Probably that you could dance, right? You could imagine the story. Is there anything else you liked about the song? Maria Teresa, do you remember a favorite song?
I don't really remember one song in specific, but when I was a little kid, I usually saw Backyardigans a lot.
The Backyardigans, yes. And do you remember any special activity?
So in the most of the song, they always move their arms like I don't know how to say it.
Good, good. Thank you so much, Maria Teresa. Yes, so usually the things that we remember the most are the ones that we experienced, that we felt, right? And that's probably because, and ideally, because it was a positive experience. It made us laugh, it made us feel comfortable, it made us feel safe, all good or positive emotions. We didn't feel stressed, we didn't feel anxious, we didn't feel disoriented. We knew that the song had sequence and we could imitate the parts. So the song was not very abstract, but it was kind of concrete. Let's take a look at the following slide. We are going to look at two pictures. Please identify what is familiar for the first one. Look at these children. This is a very old picture taken in the south of Chile. Look at the children there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children, especially that child. That child is looking at the camera and has a very, very kind of mischievous face. That's when you are not very innocent, but you make like little games to adults. You are mischievous. I think he has that kind of face. So look at the environment. What do you think is familiar for them? Any volunteers? For example, Fernanda, could you tell me one thing that you think is familiar for those children?
Maybe the boat?
The boat, right, yes. Probably anything that is related with fishing, because we can see they are not scared. Probably if we take a child from the city today to that setting, the child is going to be very nervous and anxious, right? But not them. They are having a great time. What if I gave a tablet with internet and YouTube to one of those children? Fernanda, do you think they would be familiar with that?
What? Sorry.
Imagine that for these children in the picture, I gave a tablet with internet. Would that be familiar for them or not very much?
No.
No, right? Let's take a look at the next picture. What is familiar for them? They are very different from the first picture. Camila, maybe you could collaborate in telling us what do you think is familiar for these children?
I'm not sure, but maybe culture? No, no sé.
Yes, yes, you are on a good track. Could you give an example?
Como, o sea, what? Example.
An example. So we can see that they have special culture, right? What objects are telling you that they have a special culture?
The clothes.
Yes, yes.
Colors.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So they have particular clothes, very colorful clothes. And if you pay attention, probably their clothes are handmade. That means that a person made the clothes of them. Probably they are familiar with making clothes or with making other objects. Some children in developed countries are not familiar with making things because they are familiar with just buying things at the mall, at the supermarket, at the shops. And maybe these children are not very familiar with those environments. Maybe they are not very familiar with the mall, with the shops, but they are familiar with using their hands, with making, creating different objects. Now, if we think about the environment, what is around the children, we have the culture, we have the costumes, the traditions. But also when we think about learning experiences for children, we have to pay attention to ideas or topics that are interesting. For example, for children, usually they are interested and they are very familiar with different food, with different animals, with different colors, with the members of their family, with numbers, and with daily routines, because that's what they do every day. For example, wake up, stand up, brushing your teeth, having a shower, etc. We also think about using concrete ideas for them. What are concrete ideas? Concrete means that these are things that you can feel. You can observe, you can smell, you can taste, you can listen to, and you can touch. Those are concrete objects. For example, here we have two circles or groups of nouns that describe concrete and abstract ideas. Usually children develop their understanding of abstract concepts after 5-6 years old. Before that, they need to be exposed or to interact with concrete ideas, such as a pony, a girl, a book, a tree, a car. Those are things that I can see, that I can touch, that I can listen to, that I can smell. Maybe I could taste, and who knows? But these other abstract ideas like trust, happiness, knowledge, health, love, these are not things that I can touch. These are not things that I can listen to. For sure, I can feel trust, I can feel happiness. But for children, it may not be so easy to identify these, all right? Also, for children who are older but are within special characteristics or special capacities, for example, autistic children or children with features of Asperger, they also have a little difficulty with these ideas, even if they are older, right? Usually children, very young children move here, but as I mentioned, at age 5 or 6, they move to more abstract concepts, all right? So, when we think about teaching English to little children, we want to use concrete games. We know that games are the ideal activity for engaging or for motivating children. As I mentioned before, concrete nouns can be detected and felt with our 5 senses. And as you can see here, there are many examples. Of course, there are more, but in here, there are examples of concrete nouns, okay? The activity that I want you to make now is choose a partner to work. And you will select one word from the list that we just observed. You will select one word, for example, water, okay? That is your word. And you are going to invent or adapt a game that is related with the word, in this case, water, and that you think that the children could play in English. Remember, when we facilitate games in English, we use lots of gestures, we repeat the information, we use ideas that are concrete, in this case, water, okay? So the idea is that you invent a game, a very small game. This is not evaluated, so don't worry. It's not a big project like the song. It's just a little activity that you could invent. For example, if I think of water, okay, what game can I play? What game can I play? Maybe I could have a bowl with water, and that the children are around the water, around the classroom. And if I say, for example, I could give instructions. I could give it. I'm inventing right now. I'm inventing. I could give instructions, and I could say colors. I could say colors, for example, red, green, yellow, blue, and that the children point, right? And I could say, for example, red apple, and they go and point something that red. And if I say blue or fresh water, well, the water is not blue. It could be different colors. I don't guess it wouldn't work. You see, this is the exercise. I am just inventing. I didn't invent the game, but the idea is that you try to imagine what game can you make to teach one word in English, in this case, water, so that the children get involved in this little game, okay? We have the list there. I am going to share the list on the chat box. Let me go and check the file for you. Please look for your partners in the meantime. Okay. There is the list of concrete nouns. Can you open it? Do you have it? Do you have the file?
No.
No, it's in the chat box.
I have it. I already downloaded.
Okay. Ana Paula, could you check it? Could you identify it?
No me aparece nada en el chat.
In the chat box? Okay. I will upload it to Educandus. I'm going to open 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can make a group of 3 people. That is okay. I'm going to make 3 breakout rooms, and you will have time in there, 15 minutes, to invent this game. And when we come back, you will explain what your game is, okay? Ideally, what we could do when you come back is that one of you is the educator and the other people are the children. So you show how is the game, okay? Are there questions? Is the activity or the instructions clear? What we are going to do is create a game, okay? Create a game with one concrete word. So I'm going to make the breakout rooms. Now you will decide who is in your group. There. You select one group of 3 people, 2 groups of 2 people. Maria Teresa, are you there? Lorena, are you here? Maria Teresa, are you here? Can you listen?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't have a good internet, so it's been all the morning like going out and getting in.
I'm sorry. Okay, yes, don't worry. Maybe you can work with Lorena on the chat box. Maybe you can type so that you can invent your game.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the list of concrete nouns is on Educandus.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Miss, ¿tiene que ser una actividad en la que participen todos? ¿O solo nosotras dos?
As you wish. As you wish. It's very open, very, very open. I think in the other groups, they are still talking about this because they are not coming back yet. Now they're coming back. Okay. So what we are going to do now is play the 3 games. Remember that the idea is that you teach one word, one concrete word that you selected. And also the other idea is that you make the participants use their senses. See, listen, touch, feel, taste. If you cannot do the both, it's okay. It's the first time we're playing the game. So let's see what happens. The group of Lorena, would you like to volunteer? Could you be the first ones, please? Lorena, are you there? Who is
yes,
your-
sorry.
Yes?
I have some problems. I had a question, or actually 2 questions. First of all, the children should talk in Spanish or in English?
Well, usually the children speak in Spanish because they are just learning, right? But the idea is that you make them, you say, okay, repeat. If they say something in Spanish, you say in English, and then you ask them, okay, repeat. And the children repeat, you see?
Okay. And the other one, it's, you know, the connection of my classmate, it's a bit bad, so I'm not really sure if we can do the activity.
Who are you with?
Maria.
Oh, yes. Maybe you can monitor the activity by yourself. And Maria Teresa, you can maybe collaborate in the chat box. Do you think that would work?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so yo debo hacer la actividad. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure on how to start, but I'm just trying to do the best. Okay, so well, children, pay attention, okay? Today we are going to play a very fun game with flags. Do you know what is a flag? Maybe you don't, right? So a flag is, wait, no, I can't show you, sorry.
You're doing great job, Lorena. Go ahead. You can use the chat box as well.
Yeah, sorry, okay. I just had troubles right now. I don't know how to explain you what is a flag. Because I don't have one to show you.
Would you like me to give you rights to share the screen? Maybe you can show a picture.
Okay.
Let me see if that worked. Okay, can you share the screen?
Yes, I can. Okay, can you see it? Yes? Okay, thank you. Okay, well, so look, these are flags, right? And wait, as you can see, for example, here, no, let me search, actually. Look, this is the flag of our country. This is the flag of Chile, right? We live here. Really beautiful, don't you think? Now, I would like you to select one of these flags. Okay, for example, you can pick this one, or these, or these, or these, or the Chilean one if you want. And you have to tell us characteristics of the flag. For example, mine has green, white, and red. It doesn't matter if you say it in Spanish. I will help you to say it in English, okay? So I don't know what to do now because the children should intervene.
Wonderful work, Lorena. This is only the first time. You did excellent. Congratulations. It's a very good idea. You could make a game. You present the flags. Maybe for the first time, you only give 3 options, right? And you use a game with the colors. So maybe you can ask first, is this red, for example, for the Chilean flag? Does it have green? No. Does it have blue? Yes. Does it have red? Yes. Does it have yellow? No. Maybe the children only answer yes, no questions, right? And maybe they select, you describe, you have the flags and you describe, the children are in one side and you describe, okay, this flag has green. This flag has orange. This flag has white. And the children go, run, and pick the flag of India, for example, and you are describing the flag of India. So that could be a little game. They are moving, they are touching. It's a good idea, Lorena. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ana Paula, who are you working with?
With Krishna.
With Krishna. Can you present your activity?
Yes.
Is children, let's create a circle. Post the word piece of the paper ear to ear.
At the end of the game, the last child must say it out aloud.
I'm sorry, and what is the word?
Paper.
Oh, I.
Yes.
Aquí queríamos hacer así como una actividad de, como que estábamos llamando por teléfono y ahí ir diciendo como, hello Krishna, I have a word for you.
Es similar al juego de paso palabra, que se va diciendo de oído en oído para que se cree una confusión y al final el último tiene que decir.
Okay, okay. And what is the function of the paper?
Era la palabra pieza de papel, pero como lo pasa de oído en oído, se va a crear confusión y al final el niño tiene que decir qué fue lo que entendió.
Oh, okay, okay, good. Yes, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Ideally, the children manipulate the paper before, right? So that when you say piece of paper, they can connect, oh, it's the paper because I played with the paper before, right? So ideally the children manipulate the paper before and then you finish the activity with the telephone piece of paper. You see?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that would be a good idea. And maybe at the end, the final person can go and draw what they understood. It is a bit complex game, but maybe it could work with older children, like 5 years old. It could work. Next group. Fernanda, who are you with?
With Camila and Noemi.
Okay, so
We didn't understand and we didn't know what it was to play right now.
okay. And what did you discuss? Maybe you can share the main ideas that you talked about. That's okay.
Yes, we choose the egg and children have to paint the egg, and when it's finished, they have to take care of the egg because the egg is frágil, no sé cómo se dice.
Fragile. Oh, okay, it's an egg, an egg. Good,
egg.
yes, yes. You could play lots of games, I think, with an egg. Maybe you could have the children, do you say that they paint the egg?
Yes.
Yes, that is a good game. That is a good game for playing with children, and they will know, right? They will know the word egg. Now, let me share with you the instructions for your autonomous work. So today we are only starting new information. We are starting to explore new information. Next week and the following week, we will continue exploring new information for the second big project of this course, all right? So we are going to continue practicing inventing games that could help children learn one of the words of the list of concrete nouns. So remember, this course is to help children learn English. The game that you invent has to be aimed at children learning the word. So you are going to select 2 different words from the list, and you are going to invent 2 games, one for each word, so that the children can play with the game and they can learn the word. That is the main idea, that they interact with the word, all right? And that the children use the senses, that they see, they feel, they taste, they listen, or they smell, because that is the way that the children learn the best when they are very little, okay? You will post the description of your 2 games on Educandus, and you will interact. After you post, you will read the games of your classmates. Remember, this can give you more ideas, and you will reply to one of the posts. You will say, oh, I really like your game, and you will identify positive aspects from this work, okay? Remember that the criteria is, the word is concrete, the activity is to help children learn or interact with the word, and that the children will use at least one of the senses, okay? Any questions about this activity? Voy a explicar en español una vez más, solamente para clarificar y en caso de que las compañeras vean la grabación de este video. Entonces, por ahora, estamos comenzando a explorar nuevos conceptos que nos van a ayudar a alimentar el segundo gran proyecto de nuestro curso, ¿ya? Vamos a estar exploramos hoy día el uso de los conceptos concretos en los niños, cómo creamos juegos para ellos, idealmente juegos que les permitan manipular esta palabra de alguna manera con sus sentidos, ya sea mirando, sintiendo, escuchando, saboreando o oliendo, ¿ya? Entonces, hoy día estamos explorando esto, las próximas 2 semanas vamos a seguir explorando otros conceptos relevantes Todos estos los vamos a usar para alimentar nuestro segundo gran proyecto del curso, ¿ya? Por ahora, lo que vamos a hacer es elegir 2 palabras más de la lista que vimos, esa lista que ya está en Educandus y que va a estar en esta presentación. Vamos a elegir 2 palabras y cada una de ustedes va a inventar un juego para cada palabra. La idea principal del juego es que los niños interactúen mucho con esa palabra y el resultado va a ser que la van a aprender. ¿Por qué? Porque interactuaron mucho con esa palabra a través de un juego. Idealmente, esa interacción debiera considerar uno de los 5 sentidos, porque así es como los niños reconocen y conocen el mundo que les rodea, su entorno, ¿ya? Uno de los 5 sentidos puede ser a través de la observación, de sentir el tacto, de saborear, de escuchar o de sentir el aroma, ¿ya? Ustedes van a postear sus 2 juegos en Educandus y luego de que posteen van a leer los posts de sus compañeras y van a responder a uno de ellos para que interactuemos de manera virtual. Al responder, la idea es que ustedes identifiquen aspectos positivos de uno de los 2 juegos que la compañera inventó. Por supuesto que si yo identifico aspectos positivos es porque estoy identificando que se cumplen los criterios del juego. ¿Cuáles son los criterios del juego? Que sea concreto, que el juego permite al niño o la niña interactuar con esta palabra y mucho, interactuar bastante con esta palabra, no memorizarla y como resultado va a aprender esa palabra y que la interacción se hace a través de la manipulación de los sentidos, ¿ya? Entonces cuando yo responda a mi compañera y diga esto es positivo, tengo que tratar de usar uno de estos 3 criterios. Y por eso digo que es positivo, ¿ya? ¿Alguna duda? ¿Alguna consulta? Are the instructions clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Please let me know. Everything clear? Okay. Vamos a comenzar lentito, ¿ya? Por eso hoy día solamente visitamos este concepto de los conceptos concretos y de cómo los niños pequeños los aprenden a través de la manipulación de los sentidos, ¿ya? Vamos a comenzar de a poquitito, la próxima semana vamos a revisar otro gran concepto y luego vamos a revisar 2 o 3 conceptos más que van a ser todos estos muy importantes para nuestro proyecto final del curso, ¿ya? Pero por ahora vamos a ir despacito, solamente visitando este concepto que a pesar de que es muy sintetizado, es muy relevante cuando diseñemos experiencias de aprendizaje, ¿ok? All right, so I hope you have a very good week. I will see you next Wednesday. Have a very nice day. And if you have any questions, write me an email. Let's stay in touch, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Okay, bye-bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye.